Hello guys, welcome to Spooky Dog, the spooky version of COOLDOG. Today, as you'll see, we are covering our cameras because today we are wearing cool costumes and we didn't want to spoil it for each other, so who wants to go first? Who wants to show their costume?
You know what? Since my costume didn't come here and I had to improvise, I'll go first. Basically, I was supposed to be Seth from Superbad, and I got the shirt and everything. And I was going like, hi, Jonah Hill, but now I can just turn it on now.
You can just show it, yeah.
I'm Zach Galifianakis.
Wait, that's good, dude.
Because I have the baby Bart, and you know he's a sweet little baby, and hope you all enjoy my.
That is great. The Hangover.
Yeah, The Hangover.
You know, I'll go second because we have a special guest today, and I feel like the guest should like get the honor. Save the best for last. All right, I guess.
Oh my god, that is so good.
I'm Scooby-Doo. I'm Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. That is really cute.
Love it.
All right, the finale.
Okay.
The guest of the podcast.
Are you ready, guys?
Jake Johnston. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That is so good.
Oh my god, that is
hello.
Good.
Hello,
Wow.
witch. Please don't hex me.
It's okay, I won't.
God damn it! I have my back support on my Herman Miller is like broken. It keeps falling off. I hate it.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's fucking broken the glue on my beard, so then I'm gonna be doing this a whole lot during the podcast.
So you just have the beard ready to go?
I had it from the Chase Rutherford video I did, and I had these glasses, and I was like, you know, I kind of like can pull off the Zach Galifianakis look, so that's what I did.
I liked it. I knew what it was immediately.
Thank you.
You look very beautiful, Jake.
I know, you look gorgeous.
I did my own makeup for the second time ever. I worked really, really hard on it. That's why I said, you guys got to give me a little bit of time.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I had to get some time too for this little baby Bart.
I got this off some like really shady website. It was like $30. Also, look at this. Look at this. Wait, I have a tail.
Oh,
wow.
I can
little baby tail.
I can waggle my little tail all around town.
Ooh.
I also, I'll stand up. I'm wearing, this was the whole costume, except I ordered the wig with it. So I have the hat, and it's a dress, and then,
oh my god. Oh my god.
It's
That's
so fun.
Oh,
I like wearing these things is the most the most weird sensation ever because it's just like there's feeling all over my legs. It's cool though.
I'm wearing nothing under this. I'm going commando.
Oh, nice.
I'm naked.
We're all naked underneath our disguises.
Clothes.
Yeah, we're all just skin, you know.
True.
Real lies.
Did you get a comment of the week or should I get a comment of the week? Because I didn't even get one. This week
I got like a pretty funny one that I saw. I got one from Melina, if that's how you say your name. If not, I'm sorry. They said this is a sleigh.
This is a sleigh?
Mm-hmm. Not like a Santa
nice.
sleigh, but you know, like a sleigh, a minute sleigh, you know, that TikTok.
What was a sleigh? Just the whole episode?
Yeah, this is a sleigh.
Oh. Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome.
Today on the podcast for the Spooky Dog version of it, we have Jake Johnston.
Hello, everyone.
Been on the podcast formerly, but I thought it would be cool to kind of have him on the podcast here hang out with us.
And I was very excited to get invited to this one because I have not dressed up for Halloween in years. And it felt like a really good opportunity to do so. So
I've literally never done it before.
Really?
You never dressed up?
Never. I mean, for Halloween.
Is trick-or-treating like not a thing?
It's illegal.
Well, it is a thing now, but like I'm a grown man now, so like back when I was a kid, like the Americanization hadn't gotten to that point yet where
you know,
it wasn't like brought over yet, but like like I've definitely in the last few years started to notice that like it's become like a way more common subject. So
Awesome,
I guess I grew up in the wrong generation.
Yeah.
My time was now.
Yeah.
How are
That's
you
awesome.
guys?
You know, my beard is going to my mouth. You know, I'm actually having, pretty good day today. All around, good people in my company, good people in my circle.
That's good.
How about you all?
Well,
you can go first. It's your podcast.
I don't have anything to say. You can go first.
Okay. I'm doing pretty good. It was a long week, but there's only good things coming. I hope.
There are, man. There are. Don't doubt yourself about that.
You're going to Austin next week, I heard.
You are?
Yes. A week from today, I will be there. And yeah.
How long are you going
very,
for?
Very excited. Going for 4 days, I think. 4 or 5 days.
Oh.
For my birthday. My birthday is 1 week after Halloween.
Yes.
Saturday or Sunday or something.
How old are you turning?
24.
No, I'm sorry. You don't ask a lady that question. Where am I?
Yeah.
Where am I?
It was like, that is not okay, but I'll let it pass.
Sorry.
Because I am technically immortal because I'm a witch.
Oh,
is that a thing?
Are
witches immortal?
Unless they throw you into the well or they burn you at the stake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever received like any like threats of being burned at the stake or being thrown into a well? Is that something that happens to you kind of often?
Yeah, it happens to my kind often, but also before I was kind of outed, before the trials and stuff in my town, I was left-handed, so that also did cause a lot of problems because they like to burn lefties too.
Is that true?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Damn. They would have burned Obama.
Yeah.
Obama's left-handed, or are you talking about his left-wing politics?
Both.
Yeah, both.
Both of them would have gotten burned.
His socialist policies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta say, I'm a part of the mystery crew. If you guys don't know, me and my buddies, we drive around in this little van and we kind of try to solve some mysteries. And I wouldn't like to, give myself too much credit here, but we catch some bad boys. We got
nice.
Give us a little rut-row.
Rut-row.
That was good. That was like the show, man.
Thanks. I mean, I am the Scooby-Doo.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite mystery then?
My favorite mystery was when at night I would meet this man and we would kiss, and I was always like, who is this man I'm meeting? And it actually turned out to be Freddy from my mystery crew.
Interesting. That's not what I had in mind. I kind of had like, the old man that turned out to be the ghost in the lake.
I'll tell you.
Those ones.
You know what pissed me off? Among Us, man. What? We've been doing that stuff for years, and all of a sudden it becomes a trend to find the imposter. We've been finding the imposters for years.
Yeah, it's annoying when things come around and like popularize like your whole thing. So I get that.
Yeah, I get that too.
I haven't had a platform to speak about this, but I think Shaggy and Velma, I think there's something going on between them.
Velma, the great Velma.
Velma's the nerd, right, of the group.
So, okay, first of all, that's my friend you're talking about. Okay,
Bro, you're talking about
that's like not a bad thing to say about someone. That's like you guys calling me a witch.
Well, you
I'm
are.
just like
you are a
female sorcerer, but
Velma's not.
You want me to call you a sorcerer? I'm sorry, ma'am.
Well, I mean, you can call me whatever you want.
You're making my tail wagging. It's not out of pleasure.
Mine is too, but out of pleasure.
Zach Galifianakis, you were in those films, right?
I was, yeah. I was in those films, and I was in a lot of those movies that a lot of those kids loved, called The Hangover.
Can you tell me what it was like working with Bradley Cooper, and did your experience with Bradley Cooper at all resemble what Lady Gaga had with Bradley Cooper?
I don't want the fans to get upset at me about this, that me and Bradley had a chemistry like Lady Gaga, but we probably had that times 2. And one thing about our relationship was that he loved how my beard would fall off, and he would always pick it up and he would always kiss me on the lips. And then one time he invited me to the changing room and I saw his bulge and I was like, ooh.
Why did he invite you to the changing room?
Because we're best friends, and that's what friends do.
Would you say that you were on good terms with Ed Helms, who was also a part of the Golden Trio, as they call it?
Yeah, I would say so, until he came to my 34th birthday party and chucked a Mike's Hard Lemonade bottle at my, at the time, girlfriend's head.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Who?
Lindsay Lohan.
Really?
You
How was that?
It.
Was she a good lover?
She was a great lover.
Are you a good lover?
Let's move past that one. I don't feel comfortable answering that one. No,
I'm sensing some insecurity with
No. It's just, I'm on a podcast right now, and I don't want to be oversharing to the world.
I sense a mystery.
What are you doing?
I sense a mystery.
Okay, Scoob, can you calm down? This is my time to shine. Yeah. I almost want to take a piece of chewed up gum and use it to stick my beard. This is so obnoxious.
What's happening? Is it not? Yeah, it's not sticking on, eh?
No.
You should use
very loosely.
Sticky glue.
Yeah, but then it would have been permanently on my face, and I wouldn't have liked that.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, when it's like this, I look like an old liner.
It literally
I
looked
kind of like it like that. It's funny.
It looked like you had no chin. It looked like you had like a massive overbite or underbite.
It looks like one of those people that can put their bottom lip over their nose. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess I just can't move my lips a whole lot, and then they'll be fine. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
That's weird, man. That's weird as hell.
Yeah.
It
is weird.
I mean, says like the witch here.
How is that weird at all?
No.
People would love to be who I am right now.
Exactly. And you know what? What's your favorite spell of the cast?
The love spell.
Ooh, have you
used that
on any celebrities or lovers or?
Let's just say I have some secrets from the love spell.
You're like the Jeffree Star of the witch world.
Did you meet Kanye?
That's something I can't talk about right now.
No way. I love the songs, man. I love Power.
Oh yeah.
No one should have all that.
Yeah, but the love spell is awesome. So
do you use your witch powers to give yourself a tactical advantage when making love?
You bring that wand, just.
I would say that my magic and everything that I do is a part of me. It's like an extension of myself. So I wouldn't consider that like getting a competitive edge. Okay. It's just like a talent or something that anyone has. So yeah.
What's the most like awful thing you've used your magic for?
I've killed people.
Oh, like big names, big evil people, or even big good people.
President John F. Kennedy.
That was you?
Oh no.
Yep.
So there wasn't even a bullet. You just did and then his head went.
Cut the camera.
Yep.
We're going to be investigated.
Hey, I mean, I wasn't in cahoots with this. I didn't know.
Yeah, Scoopy's trying to get to Austin, Texas. He can't be associated with this.
Exactly.
I can.
I'm being kicked out of the mystery crew.
No.
You're kicking me out of the mystery crew. I've been drinking too much on the job.
Oh, Bart's glasses are falling down. Sorry, baby.
Bart's looking mad gay right now. In a good way.
Yo, dude, it's me, Bart.
Oh,
what the
What's
hell?
going on, man? How y'all doing? I'm from The Simpsons.
Bart,
he's saying
that's so cool.
You treat your little sister and mom better.
Oh, shut up, you old dog. Eat my shorts. Sorry, I take that back. That's so fucking weird, man.
Oh, Scooby.
Oh, Scoob.
I got my tail wagging right now. I just feel like I'm at home, you know?
Oh, what do you wish? What was your home before the mystery crew?
I was at the pound.
Oh, were you about to be put down? Hopefully.
They tried to put me down, but like they just kept injecting the stuff and I just wouldn't die.
Damn, that's powerful.
That is powerful. You know what else is powerful?
Which is?
I guess we're going back to the witch topic. So, anyone else besides JFK?
No. I mean, yeah, but people you wouldn't know. That was like the most famous one.
What's like the second most famous?
Let's see. I mean, I've killed some. Okay, I literally, like, I'm like going through trying to think of like somebody who like isn't. Let's just not get into.
Yeah, we can move on. We can move on. We can move on.
Oh my God, she exposed
let's move on.
She exposed herself. Okay, how about we make it really spooky and I look up like a really short but scary story.
Don't, dude. I don't want to get freaked out.
Short, scary stories to tell in the dark.
The dork. Okay. For dorks.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, like, actually, though, like, could I chew up a piece of gum and then put it on my beard? Would that be gross, or would that be, like, tactical?
That would be tactical.
I think it's tactical.
You're by yourself, man. You gotta, you know.
Yeah, but people are going to watch this and they're going to judge me. My mom probably will watch this and be like, ew, that's so gross.
Okay, I found a scary story. This is number 1 on the list of all the scary stories in the whole world. All right. We bought an old house, my boyfriend and I. He's in charge of the new construction, converting the kitchen into the master bedroom, for instance, while I'm on wallpaper removal duty. The previous owner papered every wall and ceiling. Removing it is brutal, but oddly satisfying. The best feeling is getting a long peel, similar to your skin when you're peeling from a sunburn. I don't know about you, but I kind of make a game of peeling, on the hunt for the longest piece before it rips. Under a corner section paper in every room is a person's name and a date. Curiosity got the best of me when I Googled one of the names and discovered the person was actually a missing person, and the missing date matching the date under the wallpaper. The next day, I made a list of all the names and dates. Sure enough, each name was for a missing person with matching dates. We notified the police, who naturally sent out the crime scene team. I overheard one text say, "Yup, it's a human." Human? What's a human? Ma'am, where's the material you removed from the walls? This isn't wallpaper you're removing.
Dude, that's so fake. That's so fake and lame. Like, that would never happen.
Wait, what? What does it mean you weren't removing wallpaper?
So I think
removing skin? Was that human skin?
I guess it was skin, yeah, because she made like the comment, like, oh, it's peeling, it's peeling.
See, that's just not very like realistic.
That's not even like that wouldn't even happen.
Yeah, let me get another one. Let's try one more.
Wait, let me find one.
Yeah, you find one. You got one.
Okay, I got one.
You got one. You got one.
I got one, man. I got one for us right now.
Do you got it right now?
Okay. I got it right now.
You got it open right now? Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, I don't think you have it.
No, hold on. I got it.
Also, this is like the worst podcast for audio listeners because you guys are not getting even half the fun.
I got it. Okay, here we go. Everyone knows that internet celebrity Jake Johnston, right? Well, there's something you should know about him. He's secretly a demon from hell. I know this because one day someone told me to look up one of his early episodes. There was supposedly a hidden episode no one has ever seen before. He told me the title, which I will not repeat. Then he committed suicide by hanging. Okay, trigger warning. What a trigger warning. Somehow. I did not realize this was going to happen.
Wait, William Johnson did?
No, the guy told him about the hidden episode, and then he committed suicide by hanging.
Oh my God, William Johnson killed himself.
But then I was frightened. I had to get to the bottom of this. The episode begins with Ray reviewing one of his videos. The video was odd, though. It was a low-quality video of a satanic worship session or something. The video quality only went up to 240p when the average equals 3 video is at least 480p to 720p. I was disappointed, but I kept watching. The video then declines in quality, making Ray nearly pixelated. He just stared at the screen for 45 seconds before staring directly at me with red demonic eyes. Another 10 seconds of this, then he said in a deeper than usual demonic voice, "All right, it's time for the question of the day. How will you die?" He rose from the ground, nearly floating in midair, spinning in circles. He stopped after 45 seconds of this, and his eyes just became black like empty sockets. The screen flashed a mixture of bright blue, green, and reddish colors. Then the screen suddenly went black for about 10 or so seconds. It then showed me through my webcam, but it wasn't exactly me. My body was in a state of decay, as if I'd been skinned. I was slowly rotting away. I looked at my hand, but it was just as it was all my life, with the skin attached to it. I exited out of the video in disgust. I can see why my friend hanged himself. Oh my god! After the incident, I never watched a single video by Jake Johnston. If you ever come across that video, do not watch all of it. Message it to me. We will both petition it and take Jake Johnston off the internet. He said, "We'll do a petition. I'm tired of this asshole and his weirdness." He must be stopped. He is furious and is after me.
You just pulled up like a creepypasta.
I did.
Yeah.
Was that bad?
I'm scared.
I don't think it's bad.
I'm really scared.
I
I
love
thought it was fun. I thought it was fun too.
I used to think like creepypastas were just pastas that were creepy. Like pasta the dish. It was just like a creepy dish of pasta.
That's fine.
I had in high school they made you take like this, like they made you take the 2 required tech courses, like about computer, like not really about computers, but just where you use computers. And I sat and I took like one of the ones when I was a sophomore, but it was in a class of all freshmen and I didn't really know anyone. But there's one kid that I sat next to. Him and I watched like every single day. We'd watch a new creepypasta video like during class together. We like hardly knew each other, but we bonded like really a lot over that. And yeah.
That's so sweet.
Oh,
Do you think that Jake Johnston video is real?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought some of them were real.
Watch out.
Honestly, some of them are scarier than the one that was just mentioned.
You think so? I thought that was pretty scary.
They haven't aged particularly well. That's why they're scary.
What do you mean? Everyone watches Ray.
I watch Ray every day.
You know he's actually getting like millions of views on his shorts.
He's like made a comeback. Like I see him on my For You page all the time, and he has like a lot of likes.
Damn.
He's
probably like the first YouTuber I remember.
Mine was Fred.
Yeah, mine was Fred.
Oh yeah, Fred.
And second was Shane Dawson because his thumbnails were burned into my brain because they were so scary.
And then I think Ryan Higa.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's a Twitch streamer, Ryan Higa. Just like us. Everyone's trying to be
Higan
us.
7. Ryan Higa 7.
Steven. Are you turning into fucking FPS Russia now?
FPS Russia. I could be FPS Russia without the beard.
Do you guys remember when he went to prison?
Yes.
That was actually crazy. And then he was like, yo, Woody's gamer tag. What's up, man? They made a podcast.
What would we go to prison for? If all of us went to prison, what would you go to prison for? I mean, I already know what Jake would go to prison for. He would go to prison for throwing like liquid around a McDonald's.
Yeah, that too.
I don't think that would be the reason I go to prison. I think I'd go to prison for like vandalizing. Oh, that I guess is kind of like vandalizing.
Yeah,
so
that is vandalizing.
Yeah.
Or
like petty theft or something.
Maybe something to do with like taxes. Like I accidentally fucked them up one year, and they're like, "Oh, you
accidentally
1
year,
1 year." You know, like I make a lot of money 1 year, and I forget like $1 million, and they go, "Going to jail."
I would be sent to prison for being too compassionate.
Yeah, fucking lock you up for 35 years, asshole. What's the matter, Scooby? Want a Scooby snack?
Scooby snack.
Lord.
You know what is really good? The Scooby-Doo gummy packs.
Yes, dude. Oh my god, those were so good at lunch.
Those are real?
Amazing.
Yes, dude.
Oh yeah,
so good.
They're like the best thing ever.
What's your favorite flavor out of them?
The blue one.
Yes, I was gonna say the blue one.
Yeah.
Blue
wow,
one, so
I feel very left out right now.
Yeah, you're left out, man.
Yeah, you should have grown up in America, dude.
Oh my god, guys.
You should have spawned in a different area.
I have a pack of marshmallows here. Should I do the Chubby Bunny challenge?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my god, I'll do it right now. Okay. This is going to be crazy.
Do it.
I feel like we would do that in school, like during Halloween.
Okay, so 1.
Now you gotta say it.
Chubby Bunny. Easy.
Okay.
Like there's not even one in my mouth right now.
Second one. No way.
Chubby Bunny.
I heard it loud and clear.
I think that's the world record.
Yeah, I think that's. I think if you get like, if you get, I think 7, then like that's world record.
Okay.
That's 3.
Chubby Bunny.
That you said that very clearly.
That was
Thank
clear.
you.
I think somebody's a little.
He's had a lot of things in his mouth before.
Chubby Bunny. She now
Dude, that's
becoming
4.
a little bit. Notch becoming
Oh,
harder.
you got to do 3 more, and you got.
Looks like you just got your wisdom teeth out.
Chubby by now.
I heard it, but a little bit like European. Oh. No. Okay, I heard it.
Yeah, I guess that counts.
This might be the last one. Don't spit it out, man. Dude, I don't know. It's probably some shit, but I can hear you for shenanigans. No. Yeah, like push him to the side.
Yeah, I think that works. Oh my god.
Hey, don't spit it out!
Stop.
Don't spit it out.
Stop yourself.
Don't spit it out. Get that last one in. Get that last one in, boy.
This is not very fun to watch. Oh no.
I can't believe we just did the fucking Chubby Bunny challenge.
Oh, ew. Well, I'm never.
Did you have fun?
I know.
What's wrong?
Wrong, baby. Scooby Dooby, Scooby Dooby, Scooby Dooby.
Well, I guess I can check that off my bucket list. Next up, cinnamon challenge.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I have some prepared.
Jake, go do
You want me to grab
it.
it?
Go do it, Jake.
Apparently, cinnamon challenge bad for your lungs. Who would have thought?
Okay, so Jake does cinnamon
damn
challenge.
it.
I do ALS in my
You do
room.
Russian roulette.
No, that's not a challenge. I don't remember anyone doing that one.
We used to do that at school during Halloween, like at lunch.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No. You
So many kids died. It was terrible.
Dude, what the hell? What do you, go to the fucking Jigsaw like academy? Like, what is that?
I go to Hogwarts.
Do witches go to
I go to,
Hogwarts? I thought only wizards went to Hogwarts. You're not a wizard. You're a witch.
Oh, you got caught.
Dude, what are they called? They literally the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Okay.
Are you gaslighting me right now?
Yeah. Actually, I go
Wingardium Gaslightia.
Witchcraft, gatekeep, girl boss.
Do you ever use the gatekeep spell to gatekeep things?
I do.
Let's just say
I
that
curse things.
this witch is the only reason why COOLDOG only has 10,000 subscribers right now.
True.
She has fucking gate kept the shit.
Actually, I'm the only reason that you do have to that's the mat. Like,
Oh.
I've been protecting your channel.
From what? DMCA?
Termination.
Oh, what was going to happen?
Why can't you give us more subs?
True, that's kind of weird.
I've been giving you way more than you think you should have.
What we should have, like 2,000? 100?
Yeah, like a few hundred.
Ew,
Come
dude,
on!
Yeah.
I feel like a little dog now that I threw up those marshmallows. Like, whoa.
Hey, mouth, put that down. Ew. Ew!
Can you do this? Oh my god, you can.
Can you do this?
What is that?
Oh!
Oh, ew! Why is it so thick?
How do you
What
do
the
that?
hell?
It's magic. That's one of my spells.
Because he's a wizard, witch.
Ew! Ew!
Oh, no. Dude, audio listeners.
Audio listeners, oh.
Audio listeners, what are you doing? Listening to us on Spotify?
No.
Spotify, give us a deal.
Those are like my favorite comments. There's like, I listened to this. Somebody said, I listened to this in ceramics class.
That would be so fucking nice to do.
What is ceramics? I don't even know what ceramics
That's like pottery.
It's pottery. Did you do that in high school, Hooverr?
No, I had a really cool teacher for it, though. Like, I knew, like, the teacher of it, and he was pretty cool.
Why didn't you take the class?
Yeah,
Because I didn't.
teacher for mine. Actually, the teacher for mine was bonkers. Like, she was insane.
Bonkers.
And I took the class when I was a freshman. My brother was a senior, and we both took ceramics. So we had a class together, and she like. There was these really, really misbehaving kids in the class that would go into the drying room where everyone's things were, and they would smash the projects on
What the hell?
It was like terrible. But the lady set up a camera, and I'm pretty sure this is really, really illegal, like for a teacher to do, like set up a camera. And
Probably.
but she set up a camera in the thing, in the drawing room, and my brother and I would go in there to like troll around, and we would like pretend to be like sneaking in with like obviously really animated like things, and pretend to be we would pretend to steal projects, and she would like pull up the footage and be like, "What were you doing here?" And we're like, "Nothing." Like we were just kidding. Like we would tell her we were kidding. But and then one time like we like in ceramics there are these needle tools that you use to like mark things or draw things or some shit. Like I don't know what you really use them for, but me and my brother like we just like, because there are wooden tables, and we would just like stick the needle tools in. We put like I spelled my name with the needle tools, and she came over. She's like, in my like 15 years of me teaching, this is the most disrespect I've ever seen a student do. And it just wasn't a bit. It literally wasn't a big deal. It was like the stupidest thing ever. But yeah, she was crazy.
Was that the same teacher that you took the picture of and were like, "This is SpongeBob teacher"?
Oh no, that was a substitute.
I forgot about that.
That was the substitute, the one that looked like SpongeBob's grandma.
You were an evil pupil.
I know.
Yeah, I was.
Would you say you have reformed?
Yeah, in some ways, yeah.
What ways are you?
But that's why yeah, I've reformed, I think, because like I get good grades in college, and like I stay on, but there's like no misbehaving to be done in college, in like the college setting, besides like partying or whatever. But
yeah,
you party.
I had my phase. You know, you might think of me as like an old hag, but I used to party back then.
Okay.
What's your?
I was a little bit crazy.
What's your craziest party story?
So I went to this fraternity, and I was gonna make a story up, but I just like couldn't think. Yeah, I know. Like I was gonna make a story up, but I went to a fraternity, and we were partying and stuff, and they had like sometimes they would hire DJs for like these events, like big parties, like dated parties, and I had a drink in my hand, and I tripped, and the drink spilled on the DJ table, and a fire broke out.
Oh my god!
And 34 people died.
You're not in jail for this, or are you fine?
No, no one knows I did it.
Well,
so
now they know. We probably should say this is a joke or something.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but I mean, when I went to university, like when I went to university and lived there and lived in an apartment and stuff, like I was going out like 4 nights a week, and that probably lasted for like 3 months, and then I think I can never go out like that ever again, like maybe once in a blue moon. But I lived it up for a little, but I also just realized I didn't like it. It just like wasn't fun. Like the college atmosphere just like really is not fun at all.
Yeah,
maybe to some people, but
I don't like college parties. I've only been to like a couple that have been like,
they're so boring.
They're boring, and they have like a weird kind of vibe to them. Like I much more prefer like any other party outside of that atmosphere. Like
yeah,
every other party is a lot more fun. I gotta say, I love parties in LA. I don't know why. It's just like it brings such like weird people there, and I love just like talking to them and like kind of learning about them and like spectating them like as if they were an animal, because they basically are.
Yeah.
LA is like a crazy place.
I like bonfire parties.
Dude, I love bonfires. They're probably like my favorite thing.
Yeah, they're like one of my favorite things. Like if I was going to go to a party, I would like it to be a bonfire party in a field or some shit. Like that is so fun.
We should throw a bonfire party next summer.
We could. In Austin, we have our little fire thing in the back. And the first time we did it, we used a bunch of old logs that have been sitting outside for God knows how long. So they were all
like really smoky,
and they didn't burn. So like the fucking flame would last like 3 seconds, and then the flame like went to a neighbor's house and it caught on fire, and they got all pissed, and it was like, oh.
Yeah, that's frustrating that they would get annoyed.
So like, there's such Karens, dude. It's like, grow up. We burned down your shed. Like, you can rebuild.
I hate neighbors.
You ever just like throw rocks at your neighbor's house?
Yes. I fire shots.
Yeah.
Like
shots.
Yeah, like I'm at my limit. Okay, I can't put up with this shit anymore.
Like, sorry, I'm gonna scream at 3 a.m. for my stream. Okay, grow up. I know you have nursing school. We all have our jobs.
Have you guys ever had any like paranormal experiences?
Okay. I haven't told anyone this story, but I swear that Mr. Rogers' ghost was at my old house.
Oh. Why would that be? Why would he be at your old house?
I don't know, but I swear to you, when I was a little kid, I'd roam the halls at night getting like a late night snack, and I would see Mr. Rogers standing there in my hallway.
What?
I don't know what he was doing there, and then he would walk through the wall, and then I would tell my parents, and they would never believe me.
Is that real?
I believe you.
He believes me. It's real.
Did you actually see that?
I swear it.
See, when I was a kid, I was about to relate to you because when I was a kid, I was actually afraid that the ghost of Michael Jackson was in my house. Oh. Like, unironically, I was worried that I was being haunted by Michael Jackson. Because Michael Jackson died, Michael Jackson died in like 2009 or whatever. I was a little boy. I thought, oh my God. Like, I saw like a picture of Michael Jackson. And I thought he was so scary. I was so scared. And I was literally like, this man's going to haunt me, which is like such a narcissistic thing of me to believe that like literally the most famous man to have ever lived is just going to pick me as his like haunted victim.
Like, I'm going to find this little boy in Estonia. Dude, I mean,
what if he actually was? Like, what if he actually found like concrete proof that he was?
Dude, I would literally be like, why? And also, the weirdest part was I used to think that he would haunt me when I flushed the toilet. So I would flush the toilet and I would literally sprint out.
Okay.
I would sprint out.
That actually reminds me, this is 100% true. I don't know if I've actually ever told anyone this. This is not a joke. I used to be, like, sometimes when I was little, I used to run away when I flushed the toilet because I thought there was, like, a poop monster. Because this one time, hold on, I'll show you. Like, there's, like, this one prank thing. Okay, hold on. That I saw like on YouTube this one time, and I thought it was so scary. This thing, dude, this thing on YouTube, like I don't know if you can see it. That thing, I thought like that thing could have been, like it could have been real or some shit. Like I don't know why I just freaked out. Like something was gonna come out of the toilet and like do something, and then I would like flush the toilet and like run out because like in my old house, it was like a super old house, and I had a room just the toilet. Like it was just a straight like hallway, just a toilet there, toilet paper, whatever. And then you would go out of that room, and then the next room right next to it was where we had the shower and the sink. And I would like run out there and shut the door, and then go in the other room and like wash my hands, and then I'll be like, okay, I can't get caught. Same with like running upstairs. I used to like run upstairs really fast because I thought somebody's going to like grab my leg.
My thing, for some reason, I was never afraid of like paranormal experiences because like all the stories that I'd heard were like not. I for some reason I viewed ghosts as very friendly. I think because I also watched Casper the Friendly Ghost a lot, and like I just wasn't like that afraid of them. And like this, I remember there was this story that my grandma, used to tell us how like the town that she grew up in New Jersey was like a Civil War town, or like there's some like significant Civil War something with it, and the houses were really old and used like soldiers from the Civil War used to live there. And she's like, oh yeah, people used to say that they saw like Civil War soldiers walking around their family room late at night, and like for some reason that didn't scare me. I like wanted that to happen because I thought it would be really cool, but I was terrified of robbers and snipers.
Dude, snipers.
When I was young, do you guys not know about the DC snipers?
Yeah, that are on top of the White House.
No. Like the DC snipers was like a literal thing that was like in the DC metro area. There was like some guy and like a teenage boy that were fucking like sniping people.
What?
I thought this was like just the White House.
No, look it up because it was like a whole thing that was going on for like months. Like they couldn't catch them either, and like I was in school like I was going to preschool, and it would like get into lockdown and stuff, and I was always and like we had to like learn about like because we had to just be careful about snipers like for that one whatever time that was going on, and so like when I would be like like my front door has like 2 glass windows next to it, and I would always picture like when I was walking up the stairs, myself just like somebody across the street sniping me through the window. So I would sprint up the stairs and hide from the windows.
Oh my god.
This is so crazy. They
2002.
They killed 17 people.
Damn.
Yeah. It was like, that's some of the first memories I have. I was like, what, like 5 years old or 4 years old or something. And I just remember like the snipers, the DC snipers.
That is so crazy that they were like able to pull this off in the Washington DC, like the home of the president.
It's insane.
That is so crazy. Wow. Man, growing up near DC is a different lifestyle, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I grew up in Kentucky. We were afraid of mosquitoes.
That is actually so funny to like compare the things that we were afraid of, and the one that I was snipers.
Yours
like,
was like an actual threat. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be like scared of like people like sniping me, but like I was like a fucking idiot little kid, and I was like, they're gonna shoot me through the windows because I'm like a target. Like I'm too strong.
Okay, here's something that I was actually afraid of, but I don't think they were. I'm gonna have to look this up. So Estonia had this like this was a thing that like became okay. So they were called the Forest Brothers, Metsavennad, and it were these like it started happening during the USSR where men who didn't want to be like they don't want to join because you had to. It was mandatory military service. You had to be like go to the military or whatever, and because it was like during the USSR times, you probably had to go to war. There were some dudes that were just like, no, like I don't want to go anywhere. So they would literally go and live in the forests away from like civilization, and they would hide themselves from like the authorities and stuff. And some of them would build like bunkers or like some sort of like forest types, and they would just live in the forest. And then there were these 2 guys, these 2 brothers who ended up I think I'm reading this off here. So they ran away in 1986. In 1986 were when they were basically like, yeah, we're going to become like Forest Brothers. We don't want to go to the army or whatever. And they were Forest Brothers for 14 years until the year 2000. And when I was like 5 or 6 years old, we moved into the middle of a forest. And then like a few months after we moved, I don't know why, but I watched a documentary about them with my parents.
No.
And I was literally, because these guys, like, these weren't like, they were like not just like peaceful guys like, oh, we don't want to go to war because peace. No, like these guys like they did awful things. Like I don't
know.
I'm pretty sure they like murdered somebody, and also they essayed people. I don't want to say that because of the algorithm, but yeah, it was bad. Like it was really bad. And I literally remember like I was like a little kid and living in the middle of this forest, and I used to be so scared to look out of the windows at night because I was like, what if like one of them is like gonna look back at me? And
that would literally just like, I'm imagining being in the middle of a forest and like looking out the window and like you like peek in and the fucking face of one of those people is staring into the window. Like I would off myself.
Dude, that
happened to me.
It was literally my nightmare. And it didn't help that like we had neighbors who were like really creepy people who would like secretly like walk in our backyard at night.
Ooh.
They were like, it was like this like really weird family where like it was this like old mom living with her like 5 sons who were all like 30 years old. And like none of them were like moving out, and they were like super weird. And then I used to like, because I was a kid and this was around the time where I used to just like walk around the village, and I used to like be like hanging out with people and stuff. Like I used to like go hang out at their place a lot because I didn't have any friends around. There was really like nobody my age besides like my family members or whatever that were in my village. So I would just like go hang out with them. I'd be like, yo, what's up? And they were just like really, and that's like okay. So I guess this is all because last episode I touched upon me smoking cigarettes, and I've always like joked about it. I always talked about it like a little bit here and there, but I've never actually like gone into detail about how I started smoking cigarettes when I was literally like 6 years old. I wasn't a chain smoker at 6 years old. I was more so the fact that I would be hanging out with like the older kids that were around the village, and then they would be smoking because they were like 10 to 14, which is a totally normal age to be smoking, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, they would literally. It was very much like a let's get the little kid to do it and see what happens. Like that's pretty much what
little
it was.
Guinea pig.
And then we would like smoke behind like we would smoke like near the forest so that we wouldn't know. And then we always brought these like weird like Russian candies so that it wouldn't be able to, you know, they wouldn't be able to like smell it on our breath. We would eat like a bunch of the candies and stuff. And yeah, and then like during school times, like when I started going to school and stuff, like then it would just happen because like I literally remember. So the Estonian schools, like the school I went to for a while was like 1st to 9th grade. And that's how a lot of schools are in Estonia. Like 1st and 9th grade are in the same building, like all those classes are in the same building, whatever. And I literally remember like there was like a thing where it's like everybody knew, even the teachers knew that the 7th to 9th grade boys during like between lessons and stuff would go and smoke cigarettes behind like this, like there was like a hill next to the school, and they would go behind the hill and they would just like smoke cigarettes there. And at the time I was like, oh my god, like they're like grown adults, like they can do that. But then you think about it, like 7th grade, that's like, what is that, like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds?
Yeah, literally.
And then like 9th graders like 15-year-olds, and they were just like going around smoking cigarettes and shit.
That's crazy. That reminds me of how at my high school back in the day, they used to have a smoke shed for like the kids like that went to high school. Like during their lunch break or whatever, they could go into the back and like smoke in the smoke shed. And like everyone
like the school had that for them?
They had a smoke shed for them. So then they could go outside, they could smoke. But like this isn't like 2011. This is like 1980s, right. I think, something like that. And literally they could just go out there and smoke, like the seniors, I think. Pretty crazy.
Wow. We had I don't think I was never at school for this, but I would always hear like whenever I'd come back to school, they would be like, oh my god, like we recently had like police would randomly show up at the school and then search like the coats of people, and then they would find like cigarette packs and stuff, and then those people would get into trouble.
Dude, that happened at my school, but like I'm not even joking you. One time I had to leave school for something. Like I forget, I think I either was sick and I wanted to leave, or I had to like go to like some kind of appointment. And I was walking out to my car, and I'm not even shitting you. There's probably like 10 to 15 police cars outside my school. Not for any reason. They weren't like flashing lights or anything. Just to fucking check the kids' like lockers and make sure there wasn't like any weed. And then if there were weed, or there was weed, they would have the dogs come in and they'd like sniff around. And if they were barking, they'd go into the classroom and call on the student to go into the locker and unlock it in front of the police officers. And there's a couple kids that like got like taken away for it. Like I don't know if they got arrested, but they're like, "Hey, you're coming."
That's so extra, like drug dogs
I know.
for weed at
literally it's like
school. It's like
I don't get it.
What a great use of public funding.
I know, literally. Fucking
exactly.
Come to our school and check our lockers. Like
it's like obviously not like it's not the best thing for kids, like high school students, to bring weed to school, but it's also just like so stupid to bring fucking police dogs into.
Literally, like it would. And the thing is like it would be random, and then you just hear about it like at lunch, like, "Yo, I heard the police dogs are coming in today. You know, like watch out." And then like I remember being in the classroom of a kid that got caught, and the police officer knocked on the door. We're like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be them!" And it was him.
Oh my god!
And then this kid got called, and he was like, "Oh no!" And you had to go out there and like unlock his locker in front of him.
Scary.
The dogs barked.
Damn.
Shit's scary.
I'm like, something that I'm glad about is that I didn't grow up in like the 90s Estonia, because I always like, I hear stories from like my cousins who are like a lot older, and like my mom and stuff, like, because the 90s Estonia was right after the, like, I think Estonia got re-independence like in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like a really like troublesome time. Like there was like mafia, and there was like there were like a bunch of serial killers. Like that was the thing as well, as like there were like a bunch of serial killers. One of which, so I'm like a little bit of a true crime buff, so I always like I did like my research on like all of these because I was really curious. One of these was a teenager who like he would smell gasoline. Like he would just like he would always like be smelling gasoline, and it basically like made him super violent. So he killed like 3 or 4 people.
Oh my god!
Over the span of like whatever time it was, and then afterwards they caught him, But then because he was a teenager, they couldn't try him as an adult. So I think he got like 8 years in prison for killing 4 people. Crazy. And then he just disappeared. Nobody knows where he is. Like,
he got out though?
Yeah, he got out. He got out, and then like the last time he was seen was when like the camera crew was there and was like, okay, he's walking out of prison, and nobody knows where he went since then. Literally nobody has any idea where he's gone. People, like, I think there's a lot of conspiracy theories that he went to Ukraine because I think his dad was like Ukrainian or some shit. But like, it's still crazy how that guy killed 4 people, served like 8 years for it, and then completely disappeared. And literally, even the government has said, we don't know where he is. We literally have no idea.
That's scary.
It's interesting that he went to Ukraine because have you ever seen the videos or documentaries about like the Ukrainian people who like just huff paint like all day and they live in the sewers? Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and I think that there's like just this one documentary that I've just like always seen clips from and stuff. It's always in my YouTube recommended. But it was like a similar time as like where Estonia was in the 90s, like whatever time period it was similar for Ukraine. And like, so there were just like so many people who were just like lost and didn't really know what to do. And after the collapse of the Soviet Union, they were really poor and stuff. So they didn't have housing. So they like found, and the sewers were warm because of like steam heating or something, so that they lived there in the winters. And like there's just like this metallic paint that like kids and everyone just like had in these bags, and they would just like always be huffing it like all the time. They would just be like huffing the paint. It's crazy.
That is so like the whole family was on it.
That reminds me of that one video I used to see like in early YouTube where it's like the world's youngest smoker, and it was like a fucking like 4-year-old.
Oh my!
Like
the little baby.
Yes,
kid,
and he was like fucking smoking cigarettes. And you're like, he has no plan to like stopping to smoke or whatever. Like,
yeah,
like, he's just like puffing away. Like, and tell him like how many times like he smokes a day, and it's like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if he's still alive right now.
I know. She's still smoking. You should get him on the podcast. That'd actually be really interesting.
That would be really cool.
God. If only, man. If only we could get him. We could get contact. If you're watching this, maybe he's watching right now. Hey, if you want to come on, man, you know, smoke with us. We love cigarettes.
You know, I recently saw this thing that like really made me think, was because, you know, Andrew Callaghan, right? Channel 5 News, the YouTube guy who goes like all the.
Oh yeah.
He was on Hassan's stream, and he was talking about how his dream person to interview is like a younger version of himself. And I'm like, oh my God, that's actually so true. Like, I would love to fucking talk to a younger version of myself. Like,
that would be really cool.
I would literally like, it's so funny because I think a younger version of myself would think that I'm really cool, but he would also like hate me, and I would hate my younger version of myself. But I would also like, it would probably bring a tear to my eye. You know,
it'd be crazy, like just seeing like how different everything is, and then them seeing me and be like, I don't know how that'd even work though, but that'd be crazy. Let's make that happen somehow.
Yeah, it would have to be like some like weird like. Now I'm like, I started like daydreaming about it, like it's something to like look forward to in the future, but like that's not gonna happen unless we're like.
That's sad to think about, actually.
Maybe Mark Wahlberg.
Like, I'm trying to think if even there is a way like to even pull that off scientifically.
I was gonna say maybe Mark Wahlberg, but I'm like, no, Mark Zuckerberg. Maybe Mark Zuckerberg with the new Meta.
Dude, I was literally about to bring that up.
With the new nickname, Metaverse.
We have from today's sponsor, Meta.
Guys, sign up now and you'll get 5 Meta coins.
Also, people on Twitter are being so extra. They're not changing the name of the social network. They're just changing the name of, you know how like Google changed their holding company name to Alphabet. Like the company that owns Google is now like, they did this years ago. Like that's basically what Facebook is doing, and because they want like their company to like focus on
everything, the metaverse.
Okay,
but also, literally, who cares if they changed it to Meta? You know what I mean? Like,
who uses it anymore?
People are like, exactly. It's like, a bunch of old people are like, people are like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. I'm like, what do you mean? Who fucking cares? It's Facebook. Like, I don't give a shit. Even if they renamed Instagram to Meta, I would just be like, okay, like what?
The thing is,
what do you want me to do?
Honestly,
Instagram's a dumb name.
It would be for the better if like they changed Facebook to Meta, because then a bunch of old people who like spew like fucking like anti-vax shit would be confused and be like, I don't know what this is, and then delete it, and then they would never go back on it.
Yeah. Like, what the hell is this?
I'm not going on no meta.
It sounds left wing. I mean, I don't know.
Metaverse is
I'm excited for Trump's social media.
Dude, I heard about that.
Can't wait.
I'm actually like, I feel like that's gonna be like such a fun one to go on and just like troll.
Yeah, literally.
I know, it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
The Trump network.
You just remind me that I was actually gonna put that on the topics list last week, but I completely forgot. Now I'm gonna look up a bunch of stuff about it because I'm actually like, I remember I read something about it that I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Basically, it's gonna be like Roblox, but for Republicans.
They call it. It's called the Truth Social.
Oh my god!
And it'll come out the first quarter of 2022. I wonder if it's only going to cater to American conservatives or it's going to try to get everybody under the umbrella.
I think it might be everyone.
I'll tell you what. Estonia has like this huge problem with like all these like people that are on Facebook and they get super into conspiracy theories and they're like become like super conservative. They're all convinced that they're being like suppressed, like people are actively censoring them. Like there's people that are being paid to actively censor the information, the truth that they are spreading on Facebook. I have family members like this. I have relatives like this who they'll like, it'll be like a fucking family reunion or whatever, and then I'll be like, what's up? And they're like one of them like was literally like, I was trying to post this thing on Facebook, but Putin's frogs got me again. And I was
my god.
I was like,
Putin's
dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And then at one point it was like I'm sure that now it'll fucking turn into like fucking Biden as well. Biden's probably fucking going out there and suppressing them.
I think Biden should sign up for the network and see what happens. And then if he gets banned, then it's like the same thing happened.
True. Yeah, they should.
It is actually like so unbelievable to think about how Trump was literally banned from Twitter and like Facebook and everything.
That is really funny.
Like that was absolutely unbelievable that happened.
It was on my birthday. That's what's crazy.
Wait, what day was it?
January 8th.
When's your January
8th?
So it was literally 2 days before he left office, and then all the social networks were like, guys, we're fucking epic.
Wait, that's funny, because on my birthday, November 7th last year was when Joe Biden, like when the election became official.
That's crazy.
So Biden became president on my birthday, and then Trump got banned from Twitter on your birthday.
Small world.
Maybe we're gonna be the next presidents because it's like a prophecy.
I actually, not even joking, for first grade, like career day where you dressed up like a job you want to be, I dressed up as a president.
Wow.
Little did I know I don't want to do that because that's so much stress.
And wait, I was the vice president of my school in high school.
You're gonna be my vice president.
Yeah, who knows?
First thing, I'm banning this motherfucker actually from ever entering the States, man. Scooby Doo. Oh, I knew you were gonna do it.
Wait, I was gonna say something, but then like I went down the Trump rabbit hole. I forgot what I was gonna talk about.
The gum that's being used to hold my mask is like a face mask for my face right now, or like my chin right now. It's like it has like a sensation of like burning almost.
It's like you're gonna pull it off like you do with those like blackhead removers or something.
I wonder if it's gonna be like red or whatever because I've been like pushing it down, but who knows?
What was I? God damn it! My brain completely evaporated.
Mike Wazowski.
Oh
Donald Trump.
My God. Oh my God! Why could I? Dude, there's somebody that keeps
suppressing liberals. Is that what you're talking about?
That was like no, that was already after I lost that train of thought. Oh no! Also, somebody keeps coming to my offline chat and using E-Rob emotes, and it's really scary.
It's E-Rob.
It's really scary. Oh yeah, I was in Fall Guys. Twitch Rivals Fall Guys.
How much money did you win?
I was watching it. Dude, that was so exciting. Like, that was probably one of the most fun times I've had recently watching stream. Because, like, I had yours, Prezzo's, Chibly, and Stonepaw's stream open. And, like, I was mainly watching yours. But then, like, if you weren't spectating them properly, I would switch to the other stream. Because I wanted to see. Why was Chibly and Stonepaw, like, really good?
They were really good. They were.
It was insane.
I will say, like, I'm not like super mad about it, but I'm kind of frustrated by the fact that there were two teams that were filled with Fall Guys pros. And
yeah,
did you see the offline? I mean, the chat of the Twitch Rivals chat.
Dude, it was so bad. Like literally, the whole chat was spamming like Resident Sleeper, Fall Guys pros. Yeah. I was literally like that. Like, okay, what? Like, one thing is like, I don't think those people should necessarily get the hate. Although I will say, one person invited 2 people that are not even affiliates on Twitch. And to be in a Twitch Rivals, you need to at least be an affiliate. They don't even stream. Like, it's not even like, oh, they're a small streamer. These are people that never streamed, and he tried to artificially boost their accounts beforehand, and he couldn't do it. But they still let the accounts compete. And those guys were really good at Fall Guys. And that to me is like first of all, it completely violates the fucking rules. But second of all, Ludwig explicitly said before the tournament, apparently, that he did not want pros. He just wanted people that played the game casually. But then 2 teams pulled up with like these pros. And you could see because they won every fucking game. Like literally, one of those teams.
Is that the person who won the entire game, like the entire tournament?
Who ended up winning? I didn't.
I have no idea.
They probably did end up winning because they were literally that. Like at first I was like, okay, they're just pros. But then when I actually watched like the clips of this one person that was really good, it actually started to frustrate me a lot because it realized like it was literally like unfair that they were in here because when they would qualify from rounds, it would take like 30 seconds or a minute for another person to qualify. That's how far ahead they were ahead of everybody. And like that, I don't even know how you can be that far ahead. They literally took every shortcut and it never failed. They got it perfect. Like they were so good. And it was like, you know, good for them. But like this is not the first Twitch Rivals that I've seen this happen where like there's just such a fucking like skill disparity where it's like I think there should be Twitch Rivals for people that are like pros and then people that are like, you know, casual streamers that don't always fucking stream Fall Guys because I think that makes it way more entertaining. But I don't know. The Twitch guy that we had working with us was very nice. And like I don't have anything bad to say about any of the organizers and stuff. I just think I think they were caught off guard. Like I'm pretty sure the person that I was talking about specifically, they were added like 30 minutes before the competition by the person who invited them. So I'm sure they were caught a little bit off guard by that.
I think you're just mad because you did awful.
No, yeah, I got carried hardcore. I'm not even gonna lie, but I guess I was like the cheerleader or whatever.
How much money did you make?
I made $625.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, just for showing up.
Not bad.
Yeah, it'll pay for my.
I mean, just showing up. You guys came like in high place.
Yeah, we did.
Right?
We did pretty good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you only got extra money if you came in the top 3, but just for showing up, you got $625.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering that. I'm like, I saw you all get to pass the second round. I'm like, oh, maybe they got some more money. But I didn't realize it was only the top 3.
No, it was the top 3, and also the winners, like the people that came in first place. I think they got like a lifetime supply of Doritos or something. I don't know. Prezzo mentioned something about it. It was like a crazy, like something related to Doritos, and they also got a Epic Games merch pack.
I thought you got an Epic Games skin. That'd be crazy.
That would be like, what the hell?
That'd be nuts.
Oh my god! But I don't know. Yeah, it was a very fun experience, and I definitely want to be in more Twitch Rivals soon. I'm now in like the Twitch Rivals Discord, so I feel like I'll have like more opportunities to actually be a part of these kind of events, and it would be really fun to like get us all involved and like, or like honestly, like at some point we might as well go fuck it and like make our own competitions.
True.
That would be so.
Would be a good tournament for us. Like what game?
I don't know. Like if we did Bed Wars, then Hooverr would be like one of the pros, and everybody would start spamming the chat, fucking Bed Wars pros.
I know, literally, I'd be so good, man. Like, oh my god. What else?
I don't know. Like
maybe Mario Kart.
Mario Kart would be fun. Yeah,
that would be fun.
Because something like that. That would be fun.
I've put a lot of time on Mario Kart. I've definitely become like pretty good, but I'm kind of inconsistent. Like sometimes I'll just like fall asleep at the wheel. Also, I think the new Mario Party's out. Yeah.
Now?
Yeah, today I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Holy shit, dude! Oh my god!
Do you guys want to watch like a really scary movie after this tonight? Because I feel like we should.
I might be down.
Yeah, I could be down.
Because I'm like moving in 2 days, and then I won't be able to do anything before Halloween.
Oh, I might be down. I might, I'll check around, see what's going on. But I think I'll be down for it. I just want to fucking wash this fucking beard off me, dude. This is like.
Well, I mean, now we can. I guess this has been Spooky Dog. Did you guys enjoy your spooky experience?
I enjoyed it so much, and I hope you watch my movies, The Hangover.
Anyways, Jake, which?
Well, I had a really great time. I hope you guys liked what I was wearing.
I loved it.
I loved it. You were beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. And it's always a pleasure. So thank you.
leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Leave a comment to be in the next week's comment of the week. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel.